All right, so the last thing that I want to show you is that this is how I am going to be sharing links with students. I am going to be uploading these virtual classrooms onto our Seesaw, and all of the images inside this virtual classroom are linked to different programs or websites that I want students to go to. So I'm going to show you really quick what that looks like. Normally, students would click this green add response icon to respond to whatever assignment they have for Seesaw. And this looks like, in this case, I've only assigned it to a sample student, which is just a fake student, so it's not being assigned to any kid. So normally, this is what it would look like. I would choose to draw, and then I would say check, yep, that's what I want to put up. But this doesn't actually help me. I don't even know what this assignment is, so why would I put this blue squiggle? What does this blue squiggle mean? It means nothing, because this is not how this particular Seesaw activity works. This one works very different than normal ones. So what they'll do when I post these virtual classroom slides is they're actually going to click the image of the virtual classroom. And this is a super important part. You want to click View Original down here in that bottom corner. I know on a desktop, I believe it's at the bottom middle. And there are two options. The first option is View Original. The second option is View in Google. We as Seattle Public Schools are not using the G Suite, so we can't actually view it in Google. We want to open the original, and that way all the links will work. But it will only work if you click View Original. If you're looking at just this picture, I can click many different places on this screen, and all it's going to do is make my view larger because none of the hyperlinks are activated in this view. So I'm going to click View Original. That's going to open up this web page that is my virtual classroom. So now if I click any of those icons, it's going to take me to a website that's linked to that icon. So if we look over at the left at that bookshelf, you'll see on the top corner, the book, The Magical Yet, is right there. If I click that icon, it's going to take us to a read aloud on YouTube of The Magical Yet. So any students that are wanting to hear that book again have the opportunity. Then I'm going to hit back, and it's taking me back to that virtual classroom. So here, and this is actually an outdated one, I'm still making the one that's going to be uploaded for our class. So if we look at those two computers, for right now, we're only going to be using that one that has the orange P. That is hyperlinked to our math website, Prodigy. Well, not our math website. It's a fun and math website. So that, if I click it, it's going to take me, and sometimes this page does come up. So it says the previous page is sending you to, and then that's the hyperlink I put in. If this page comes up, totally fine to click that hyperlink. Some of them go straight in, and some of them have that kind of in between. You have to click one more time. So this is where then students would click login. They put in their Prodigy logins. Bam, done. They're in Prodigy. When they're done playing, you can click back. Obviously this time we have to do it twice. But again, we will organize them so that kids can just come in here, boop, click on it. This is a ridiculous video on how to make a very realistic looking lettuce cake, because sometimes you just need to know how to make a realistic lettuce cake. That is something I actually believe. We will have one kind of random video a week that's just to kind of get our brains thinking and interested in, like, how do they do that? So that lettuce cake actually is important. All right, so this is kind of a lot because there's so many cool different features about Seesaw. This is the third year that I'll be using Seesaw. So yeah, that's kind of the not so quick, but we'll all continue to learn together. So that's that. All right, I will sign off.